Everything that you're about to see is real.
Oh my god.
We have a poltergeist in the house.
So yeah, this is a warning to all you guys that don't want to see this. Just turn it off because this is crazy. Living in the house, we have Jamie and Susan up here. They're mother and daughter. We also have Matt and Marie, but they didn't want to appear on camera. Immediately after they moved in, strange things started to happen.
Oh my god.
But then we started finding things stacked or arranged in certain ways. I thought that Marie was doing it. At this point, we started taking pictures of everything because we wanted proof.
Every day, the house is getting completely ransacked.
Everything was twisted and pulled out or on the floor.
This would make them turn on each other because they're like, who is doing this? Things are being written on the walls, food is on the walls.
Oh my god.
After a few weeks of this mayhem, they just come to the conclusion, they're like, yep, we have a ghost. And eventually, running out of solutions, they decide that they should offer it something. So they look around and they find this cute little glass cat. So the mother and daughter set up a little seance, they get a cat on a table, light some candles, and Matt is not happy. And things are about to turn really bad. All the stuff you just saw, it is nothing. Just wait.
He was very much against communicating with it. He was very much against giving it a gift. He called it talking to the devil.
Honestly, I don't want
I was making an effort to change things.
Matt just got really angry.
Matt, Daddy, don't do that! Dad, don't you dare!
It's enough of that.
It was one of those times where you just can't believe what you see before your eyes. I know it landed in the field. I saw it.
This is where it all hits the fan. This spirit is not happy and they find that cat is being written everywhere. Cat, cat, cat. Not only that, but as they are cleaning, they find this huge footprint. This is the real picture. A few days later, Marie was at the house by herself, unfortunately, and she was watching TV when it began to flicker. She reached for the TV remote, but as soon as she did, it flew away and hit the wall. And then a rocking chair to her right began to rock back and forth, as if something sat down and was now staring at her. At this point, she is frozen in fear, but she has her digital camcorder at her side. They always had them at their sides because they just wanted to capture this footage. She snapped a few pictures, and this is what she captured. The story gets much crazier. There's an incident at the end that is just horrible. The most terrifying documented haunting. This episode is going to cover the last day that the family had at this house. This was by far the worst day for activity, and unfortunately, Jamie would be left all alone. It is extremely hard for her to tell the story because of the trauma she went through.
It's hard to relive all of this.
As she waited for her parents' return, she barricaded her doors shut. This gave her some sense of safety, although as her mother would say,
She was wrong.
This pounding started on my bedroom door. It was so loud. I was actually frozen in fear.
Jamie backed into a corner of her room as this creature banged and banged. This went on for 3 hours. She was so terrified she couldn't even move. Being in a life or death situation, she makes the decision that she has to do something. Jamie cautiously stands and creeps towards her door. She reaches her hand towards the doorknob, knowing that she is about to face her nightmare. But as soon as she's about to touch it, the banging stops.
Right before I opened the door, it would stop.
Eventually, Jamie worked up the courage to fully open the door, and what she found was terrifying.
I opened the door. There was just a giant hole. It looked like a battering ram hit the door. And the doorknob was bent.
Pots, pans, hammers, anything it could to smash the door. To the right of her room in the hall, there was a bathroom. The lights were flickering and the bathroom did not have a doorknob. Jamie knew she could feel that this creature was now in the bathroom. Panicking, she ran back into her room and opened her drawer. It was there that she found a string. She ran back to the bathroom, looped the string through the door, pulled it shut, and leaned back against the wall. In this moment, she was absolutely petrified. As the door began to tug and pull, she knew that she was about to come face to face with her nightmare.
I started feeling it pulling on the string.
Stop it!
I was freaking out because I figured that once that door opened, I was gonna see something from my nightmares. Some demon that was gonna come at me. I knew that there's nothing I could do to stop it.
As the bathroom door started to creak open, her room door slammed in her face. She fell back, utterly defeated and petrified. As the creature came out of the bathroom, she could hear it tearing the house apart. It was mad and it was going to make her so. She could hear it crawling on the walls, grabbing every drawer and item in the house, throwing it and tearing it apart. Knowing the power that this creature possessed, she knew she had to run. As her survival instincts fully kicked in, she swung open her door. Her entire house had been covered in toilet paper. Not only that, but a fire had been lit on one of the toilet paper rolls. The roll was awake and all the paper strewn about her house was fuel to burn it down with her inside. She ran through the maze of toilet paper and made it to her front yard where she sat defeated. After this, the family accepted going bankrupt and they never stepped foot in the house again. The craziest part about this is not only they left, but 5 houses in the vicinity also left. We can assume that this creature or demon was going door to door, and no one would purchase any of these houses. It terrorized all of these families, and they had no choice but to leave.